Hello YouTube, insanj here. Today I'm going to be doing a full unboxing of the HTC Aria, a relatively new phone by Android for the AT&T system. So here's a very quick look at the box. You can see a couple symbols down there. That's for the Android, that's email, that's Wi-Fi, and that's a 5 megapixel camera. On the side you have a bunch of licensing and trademarks and everything. Here it explains all the things I just explained on the front. On the back you have a brief listing of specs, so if you want to see all of these right now, just pause the screen because I'm not going to get too in-depth because this is just an unboxing. On the bottom you just have the package contents, and then on this side you have a bunch of serial numbers and whatnot that I'm not going to show on screen. So let's go open this up. It has this flap down here at the bottom which swings open, and then it says welcome to AT&T, thank you for purchasing blah blah blah, and it tells you to go to att.com/tutorials. Then you have this quick start manual that has a full listing of everything, all the hardware, and it looks like it's a little brochure booklet sort of mixture. That's pretty interesting, so I'm going to put that on the side. And then here they have this beautiful sticker on top of just about all the new AT&T phones. That's texting and driving can wait, whatever. I'm not like sponsored by Texting and Driving Corporation or whatever, so I'm not going to go into that. And then here's the phone, which we'll get to at the end. And then I'm going to pull that little thumb thing, and you just have a couple layers of cardboard. And here it says the limited warranty of HTC products, in case you're very interested in that. Then you have, looks like 4 little baggies right here. And all the way at the bottom you have a safety in regulatory guide, I guess, so you don't die because of lithium-ion batteries. So here we have a micro USB cable, which one end connects to the phone itself, and the other can plug into a USB, so that can go into your computer or into the charger. So I'll put that aside right there. And then in this package we have a stereo headset, so it comes with a nice little pair of earbuds. Right like that, so that's good right in the package. It's kind of like what you get with an iPod and an iPhone. And then right here we have our AC charger United States plug with, of course, the United States thing, which plugs with the micro USB. So, and also right here we have our little yellow battery, the only thing that slips right out. So here's the actual device. Now the device is pretty nice. It holds up to Android standards, but as you can see my hands are relatively medium small size and it fits very nicely. If I pull out my iPhone real fast, which, excuse, it looks pretty horrible right now, but here's the first generation iPhone. If I compare it to it, it is much smaller. As you see, it's about the same width, but this has this really nice matte grip on the back of it, along with this little speaker in the camera, which really completes the whole Android modern look. Alright, so if we take a look at what's going on with the screen and on the back, we can see we have 4 buttons here, which you can't see that clearly with this lighting, but you have a home button, these are all tapped by the way, a menu button, a back button, and a search button, which is very nice. And this weird looking thing that a lot of people are questioning about, I actually like. It's a little trackpad that doesn't have a ball or anything. You just run your finger around it and it scrolls through things nicely. So if your hands are greasy, if you're wearing thick gloves, you should be able to scroll through the menus without having to touch. Also, you have your HTC symbol and your AT&T. On the top, you have a power button with this nice metal gate. You have what looks right here a headphone jack, a bunch of screws, which I guess if you unscrew will take everything off. And on the bottom, you have your micro USB. Looks like a microphone and some type of a sensor. And on the back you have this little toggle switch for the volume. Now, to get into the battery, I think you have to actually unscrew the back, but I haven't actually tried doing that right now. So here's another speaker, by the way, but there's like a little clip there, but it looks like you have to unscrew the back to actually get to the battery. So I'll be right back once I get the battery in there. After playing around with this for a little while, trying to figure out how to get the battery in, I realized just you have to put your like fingernail right in that power area where this little knob is, like on the nook, and you have to just pull it apart. So as you can see, a little bit of it is starting to come off. It does take some effort, but after a while the back cover pops off, and I guess you could switch this out with official or non-official retailers, and that looks pretty neat just in its own. But you have your SIM card and all that stuff right there, so I can just pop the battery in right there, and I can swap the SIM card if I wanted. And then I put the back cover back on if I wanted, and then I can hold down this button and it can power up. So here's the power up sequence for the first time. So yeah, this is probably going to load up a lot of information. I'm going to put in some contacts and whatnot, but quietly brilliant. And there's the phone. So this is the HTC Aria. You have this really nice bullet-sized battery pack, and to go over what's everything in the box, you have your headphones, you have your plug-in jack, you have your battery, in this nice snuggly little box. So that's everything you'd ever really want to know once you unbox the HTC Aria. So I'm going to go ahead, play around with this, and within the next couple days, I'll give you a full review of this incredible Android device in depth, and you can expect a bunch of new Android app reviews, which I guess are a long time coming on my channel pretty soon. So I hope you liked this video. Make sure to subscribe and comment below, and I'll see you guys in a couple days.